Hey everybody, and welcome back to our playthrough of Shadowrun Returns, where we spent the night over in Telestrian offices, inside like a storage supply room, and we're gonna pretend we're a janitor in order to get the safe to the last Aegeus sample. But for now, I guess we're running around as a janitor, hoping not to get caught. I will, however, use all this karma stuff that I've got. Let me spend my karma. I'm gonna give myself some more body, to be honest. What does this do? I'm just gonna dump stats into body. Just make myself a tanky boy. 93 hit points? That's real good. That's real good. And now, you can go forwards. I'm intrigued by this. Like, I will say, like I mentioned in the last couple episodes, there is quite a bit of a lull in the story, in my opinion, after finding out that Jessica was the mastermind. It didn't really work out as well as I wanted to. But now that we're in, like, corporate, the headquarters, and dealing with stuff like this, and being a Shadowrunner, it's way more interesting to me. So, yeah. The supervisor has the look of a stuffer shack manager with delusion that he's on a career track rather than what he is, a disposable dime a dozen resource. Hey, there you are. I'm Steve Scott. I'll be your direct supervisor. Sorry I missed you when you first came in, but I only found out that you were starting an hour ago when you suddenly showed up in the system. Weird glitch or something. Normally we'd watch an orientation trid and walk through our mission statement, but, well, it's going to be hard for you on your first day, but you're going to need to clean up some blood. Maybe a lot. Right. I'm a janitor. Whiz. You'll have your hands full. There was some sort of break-in last night. Some people were, just getting things cleaned up on this floor. And listen, people are going to be on edge today, so try and stay invisible and don't get into any trouble. Otherwise, they're going to call me, and I'm going to have to reprimand you and put a note in your file. Straighten up this floor and stay out of trouble. Got it. I hope they get whoever did this. Only a fool will attack a Telestrian corporate office and think they can get away with it. Start heading from room to room and clean what needs cleaning. Good luck and welcome to Telestrian. Wow. Alright. Telestrian guard. Are these all elves? Are they all elves? I like that guy's design though. Telestrian guard. What can I do for you? I need to get upstairs. My supervisor says there's more cleaning to do. Top floors... Okay. The top floors may only be accessed by the expressed authorization of Eric Silverstar, our VP of Security. Head lower floors if your supervisor wants. Okay, well I better get back to it. Right. We made quite the mess in here. Quite the mess. Hello. The two men are staring into the vent and shaking their heads. Look, Raoul, I know you. I know and you know that there's nothing in that vent, but when I told... Look, Raoul, I know you... Oh, I cannot read. Look, Raoul, I know and you know that there's nothing in that vent. But when I told that... Okay, that's incorrect. In that vent, but when I told that to Silverstar, he accused me of not wanting to crawl in there. Sid was letting the company down by not displaying the corporate value of duty. The suits sure love their mission statement and all that, Drek, but today isn't the day for Telestrian Corp's duty above all crap. Several of us did the ultimate duty last night. I guess we should just be happy Mr. Telestrian isn't in today. Just get in there and take another look. I've got to go upstairs and report. I mean, I'll do it if you want. That's my job. I'm the janitor. Ooh, Charisma 4, nice. A filthy guard is looking into an open vent. He is clearly not enjoying the idea of climbing back into the duct. Sorry I tracked that Drek all over the floor. He shakes his head. Man, I can't believe what happened to the Night Watch. Charisma 4, me neither. You think you're done with the vent for the day? They want me to get this room back in order. If anyone asks, you saw me in there, okay? Nice. Yay for having high charisma stat. Here? What is this? Matrix Emergency Power Junction. Install the comlink chip 100%. The access panel comes off with a quiet pop and you place the chip inside. So I assume I just have to go to each of those different areas. There's 4, right? It doesn't say how many I have. But hey. I like this. Doing stuff like this is cool. And trying to figure out ways... I'm going to save. It's a lot of saves. Okay. Telestrian Tech Worker. Alright, Mr. Tech Worker. I'm so glad I have such high charisma! As the Telestrian Tech Jockey turns to speak, you notice a panel has been removed from one of the LAN racks just behind him. Thanks for coming. Can you believe it? Silverstar is calling it an intrusion, but I know the aftermath of a Shadowrun when I see it. Start over in the corner and make sure you don't get any solvents on my servers. Do you think you could duck out for a smoke or something? It would be easier if I didn't have to clean around you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no problem. Just another day in paradise, right? See ya, man. Just doing my job. Being a janitor. What's in here? The open panel is a rat's nest of cables and half disassembled hardware. Some of it is loose. Take some of the LAN parts. Because why not? And yeah, let's install a comm chip, remove the access panel from the panel, and place a comlink chip in. The access panel comes off with a quiet pop, and you place the chip inside. Another 2 karma. Just keep going. We got more chips to install. Nothing in here, though. Not being a very good janitor, by the way. Glad they don't, like, say anything about it. A Telestrian guard. I have to say, at this point, it's not looking good. I don't know how it happened. Nonetheless, our records show this terminal was left unsecured in direct contravention of Telestrian corporate policy. Failed in your duty. I know it's duty above all, but you security types. But I'm the victim here, I swear. Perhaps when Mr. Silverstar gets his next promotion, that will become a value for your data pushers as well. Right now, it seems your value is clock out early and ignore my responsibilities. Don't go anywhere. I need to make my report to Eric. Oh, that guy's in a bit of a pickle. Alright, Telestrian worker. The wage slave... Oh, it's actually called a wage slave. I assume that's this world's version of a salaryman. The wage slave is on edge. He's staring vacantly at his terminal with his hands to his face and his fingers switching nervously. What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? Looks like you're in some real trouble, chummer. Buzz, unless you can clean up a shattered career, leave me alone. I came across some items that might help you out. He shakes his head. I doubt it. You know the guy who said life isn't fair? He was talking about me. Security's bullying you, but I could make it look like your terminal was tampered with, and no one would be the wiser. You're right. There's no reason I should let security push you around. He steals himself. Just do it quick. Okay, can you get out? You place the cables and data chips around the terminal's casing. There you go. Thanks so much. I won't forget this when your review comes up. Hey, no problem, sir. Just glad I could help. Would you mind clearing out of here for a while? There's a lot to... Just remember to keep this between us. See ya. Bye-bye. Yeah, this is so easy with the high charisma. I assume I would have had to, like, duck around and do checks. Otherwise, remove the X file and paste the comlink chip. There's one more, I think, that I have to put in. Oh, that's it. Never mind. I have a lot of karma, though. A decent amount, at least. Spend some of it. Increase my shotgun. Because why not? Okay. I guess that's it. I don't see any other place I can go, so... Comlink chips are installed. You just go back here. Okay, nothing happens. It's just a weird interaction bug. Now, can I talk to this guy again? Let me up. What can I do for you? I need to get upstairs. My supervisor says there's more cleaning to do. The top floors may only be accessed with the express authorization of Eric Silverstar. Yeah, okay, so that. Hey, I found all these chips in some of the matrix switch boxes. Is that important? The guard thinks for a moment and activates his comlink. He turns his back on you, and as a brief conversation, he then turns back. Mr. Silverstar wants to see you in his office. Immediately. Nice. That was easy. Yep. Let's go. Collecting the sample. The brutish dog-eat-dog existence of a slum dweller is a far cry from the quiet desperation and existential nothingness of a corporate wage slave. Yet after your time in Telestrian Industries, it's unclear which is more bleak. The elevator rises smoothly, its blanderized music assaults you once again as you ascend to the executive floor. And your goal. Alright. I assume I can't go anywhere on this side. I don't expect any more combat to happen until later? Eric Silverstar. There you are. It seems that some of my best are letting me down. It's good to see that you're displaying one of the most important of my 3 key values. Well, it's duty above all, right? He laughs. Well, yes, that is the first value. I'm glad more than those outside of security follow it. From a janitor, no less. No, I'm speaking of my third and final value of vigilance, which seems to be sorely I think that means which seems to be sorely lacking. We prefer building maintenance, sir. Of course you do. Now please start filling out your report on the datapad. I'm afraid I must ask you not to sit on my chair given your attire. I need to go ahead downstairs and investigate your findings. I'll be right back. Wow, I would, if I was him, not let this happen, but I guess whatever. Your comlink beings to ring. Oh, there's some grammatical issues that seem to crop up later on in the game. Your comlink begins to ring. You pick up. So these paintings must be what all those expensive deliveries were. You don't have much time. I'm tracking Silverstar. He's already stepping off the elevator. I don't think your disguise would hold up much longer. I'll update you on his movements. Hurry, mon ami. It's one of the paintings, clearly. Check what's here. There's an open bottle of expensive scotch and a single glass that appears to be half empty and half-smoked cigar. Walk away. Let's look at these paintings, though. Oh. Paintings of a small lighthouse in an intense storm at night perched on a rocky outcropping. The light stabs out of the darkness. The plaque reads vigilance. Push the frame. Frame around the painting lighthouse pops back out. Isn't this what I want? Push the frame. There's a few guards. A tech worker and a very nervous wage slave gathered in the boardroom is beginning to question them. Ooh. Okay. What's this? This painting shows a wild mountain landscape with clouds ringing aloft peaks. The plaque reads Independence. Not that. I assume it's going to be his 3 virtues. This photorealistic painting of 5 massive harvesters in Telestrian colors is a staggering formation cutting a swath across rippling weaves of field. The plaque reads Unity. Push the frame. Framer in the painting hovers or pops back out. Okay. Depicted is a clock tower at the train station in downtown Portland in the tier. The plaque reads efficiency. Ah, no, it's not. It ain't that, my dude. Duty. This shows a profile of 3 elves in Telestrian security uniforms looking upwards at a flag flying the Telestrian logo. The plaque reads duty. Push the frame. Yeah, that should be it. He has finished interviewing a Matrix tech. He's now talking sternly to a pair of guards. My goodness. Hello? Recording, please do not freeze on me. Hello? Okay. Okay, it's... Duties first, right? Did I press duty? That was duty. What's this one? His third one was vigilance, right? Or unity? What's his third one? What's this one? Independence is definitely not it. Like, 100% not. Vigilance is definitely last. Maybe efficiency? No. Efficiency? Oh, no, that seems to be right. Painting slides back and that seems right. Vigilance is the last one. Yeah. Now he's talking to the wage slave. This is not going well. They're raising their voices. Isn't that it? I can't interact with anything else, so... Oh! No, I don't care about the scotch. Walk away! Walk away! I'm surprised Unity wasn't one of them. There's a safe that is a large DNA scanner on the front, most likely key to Mr. Silverstar. Scotch. Go get the scotch. Pick up the half-smoked cigar. Come on. Run. I have a feeling it is time, so... There's a safe that has a large DNA scanner on the front, most likely... Yeah. Put the moist end of the cigar in the DNA scanner. With a click and faint hiss of escaping air, the safe opens. Take the sample. Great work, mon ami. The time for stealth has passed. You set off every alarm in the system. But I have unlocked the executive elevator. Your path is clear. Head to the elevator and make your escape. Run. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I want to do more of this in the game. Like, that's fun. Being a Shadowrunner. Being sneaky. That's Jessica. Hey, this is... Oh, no, it's not. Hey, this is a restricted area. Can't go in there. I can do what I want. Goodbye. Adios. Don't need to talk to you no more. Come on. Run! Why is this area not loading? Okay, there we go. Nice. And we're out. Oh, it's McCluskey? Detective McCluskey stands smirking, surrounded by armed and twitchy Lone Star officers. Good morning, moron. What do you want, Miss Cluskey? The smirking stops. What I want is to take you into an alley and come out alone. But there's someone who wants to meet you. So we're going for a ride. I don't like McCluskey. Mr. Telestrian wants to meet you in person. He wants to chat about last night's fun and games. You can come along quietly. You can meet him in a body bag. He smiles wolfishly. Come on, Drek for brains. Make the wrong choice. I'm going, but one day you and I are gonna go round and round, McCluskey. I'm counting on it, asshat. Okay. I do not like McCluskey at all. What a trash man. The estate. From the floor of the Lone Star cruiser, you watch the tops of the downtown corridor offices building disappear, replaced by the gray overcast of the I-90 bridge. Nylon restraints bind your wrists and ankles, along with McCluskey's whistling into the radio, make for an unpleasant ride. A half hour later, the cruiser hits a whisper-smooth patch of road, and a magnificent mansion fills your view. Its design a blend of old-world finery and elvish grace. The car pulls to an abrupt halt, and you're dragged onto the driveway. McCluskey pulls a nasty-looking knife and cuts your bonds. You look up to see you're surrounded by a squad of green-clad ghosts. Special Forces troops from Tarngeir. Massaging the feeling back into your numb extremities, you prepare to meet the man himself. James Telestrian III. Okay. Talk to McCluskey. McCluskey smirks. Want some advice, moron? Of course you don't. You're a Shadowrunner, and you live by your own rules, don't you? I suggest you keep your smart-ass remarks to yourself this time. Mr. Telestrian isn't some street meat you impress or intimidate. He's the brains behind this throne of Tarngeir, one of the richest men in Seattle. Richer than hell elves take a dump the same way I do, McCluskey. He owes your leaf, right, McCluskey, you his lapdog? His eyes say, I'd love to kill you now, but his mouth continues to smirk. I've got one of the richest and most powerful men in the Pacific Northwest taking care of me, dumbass. What do you got? Free will? Honor? You're dumber than I thought. Enjoy your chat. I'll dispose of your body later. Ass. Mr. Quoth. An interesting name. The fussy elf with the air of a Victorian butler studies you before he speaks. He doesn't like what he sees. Mr. Telestrian is expecting you. Find him in his office. You as butler? I am Mr. Quoth, his head of household. Mr. Telestrian is in his office. He's not one kept away. I guess I'm just gonna follow him. I don't want to just get, like, shot up. Let's talk to Mr. James Telestrian. As you approach, James Telestrian III looks up from the computer screen built into the surface of his desk and assesses you, calculating in cold. A practiced smile comes across his face. He vibes the kind of rich you don't get from Trivid. It's not the clothing or trappings or the bow before your betters mansion. It's something else. The feeling that you're being categorized as a resource, a liability, or a pawn. I've been reviewing the results of your visit to my Seattle office last night. I admit, they are impressive. You have generated a considerable amount of damage to my office complex, killed or wounded many of my security personnel. Cost my vice president of security his job. In 24 hours, you've accumulated quite a bill with me. How do you intend to settle your debt? Let's go corporate. Once my current assignment is complete, I will be happy to discuss working off my debt to you, Mr. Telestrian. Discussion may happen, assuming the outcome of this conversation does not result in your immediate termination. When one is in my debt, they debt until such time that I decide debt to be paid. There will be no negotiation on that. However, I have one piece of information which you might use as a bargaining chip. A little time you have left to why you took what you. I'm interested to know why you and your team of criminals fought your way. Security teams up to my private office to access the Matrix, uncover the location of a simple research project. It goes like this. Your half-brother Sam Watts hired me to find his own killer. He had a dead man switch. When I find the killer, I get paid. I took the Aegis sample to kill giant insect spirits? I'm gonna do this. To impress me, sir. Father's bastards were intentionally not well known, even to themselves. Nevertheless, I failed to see the connection between Sam Watts' death and a raid on one of my office buildings. There's no connection between the project and the dead man that I am aware of. Sam was killed by your half-sister Jessica. Jessica is protected by giant bugs. Aegis kills giant bugs. Kill the bugs, kill Jessica, get paid. I find your bluntness somehow refreshing. He touches a button on his desk. Mr. Quoth, please ask my daughter to do this. The young, pretty elf has dark circles under her eyes and a haunted expression on her face. She recognizes you instantly. It's you, the man who helped me escape from the Universal Brotherhood. How did you get here? Celestian cuts in quickly. Thank you, Mary Lou. You have confirmed the identity of your rescuer and given me reason to forgive him for his trespasses against me. He looks hungry for your help. I'm glad you're here. Good to see you got out okay, Mary Louise. I'm not okay. I can't sleep at all. I'm afraid that this is a dream and that I'll wake up and I'll still be there with the bugs. Relax, Mary Lou. You're safe. It's over. No, it won't be over until they're all dead. She shudders. You didn't see them. You don't understand. You and those men you flew in here. All you do is talk. It's just like you form a committee, Father. I knew someone had to take action. That's why I got Harkeem involved. The already cold exterior of James Telestrian III turns to ice. I see. It was you and your crippled little friend who linked Aegis to this man. We will speak of it later. Private. Now then, Ludovox. There are people I wish you to meet. Committee, my daughter alluded to. It is a rare opportunity for streets such as yourself. I urge you to behave. We will adjourn to the library. I would be delighted. I don't mean to be sarcastic. I mean to be straight up, like, okay. I don't know if that is sarcasm or not. Just behave. Nice. There's a weight in Telestrian's library, a sense of magnitude and purpose. You're no longer in the presence of mere wealth. You are in the presence of history. Who are these people? Like a jester-looking man? Somebody that looks like Algernon. Looks like a blood elf. His guards are pretty cool looking, though. And I'm still looking like a street rat. James Telestrian III. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ludovox. He is the orc who saved my daughter, the only one who has faced our common enemy in combat. Jared Brackhouse, what does the representative of the great dragonfly, Lofrir, have to tell us about the magical insect Shadowrunner uncovered? Brackhouse speaks in a low, deep, melodious German accent. I cannot do that. He takes his time, accentuating each word, relishing each vowel, each consonant, tasting them as if they were a delicacy. I can't do that voice. My lord, I can't do a German accent. My lord Wolfir has witnessed the insect's physical manifestation before, roughly 9,000 years ago. As you are aware, magical ebbs and flows from the cycling from peak to peak over the course of 5,000 years. As the level of power grows, that was a terrible accent. There was no accent there. It was just a voice I gave him. Also, I will repeat what I said a while ago. It's not like metahumans, at least as far as I know, metahumans have always existed in this world. Maybe? I don't know if they came into this world. I can't remember. But still. Hans, dear. Who is this Harlequin? Hans, dear, I love you, but you could babble on forever. I believe time is of the essence. The painted elf addresses you. Ludovox, is it? Delighted. The bug you fought was not merely a magical awakened animal like a wyvern, or hydra, or anything else in the Sixth World. In fact, it isn't from this world at all.
It's a physical manifestation of an insect spirit from another plane of existence.
I believe that would explain why I wasn't able to damage it. Spirit itself is extraplanar. Oh, Algernon's there! What the heck? Hey, Algernon, what's up? Algernon eyes you keenly. Bravo.
It is precisely the idea. The insect spirit exists on both planes simultaneously.
What are you doing here?
I've been impressed with you for some time. It's good that you are here. Now, an insect spirit can simply thumb a ride through astral space and show up on Earth late for dinner. Dinner, in this case, being us. 2 elements are required to bring one across this void. A shaman and a host. First, the spirit calls upon a shaman, often in dreams. The spirit seduces the shaman and with promises of great power. The shaman then accepts the spirit as his totem. Next, the insect spirit requires a suitable host. Its candidates are disaffected, disenfranchised. In short, the weak-willed. Their minds are the most susceptible to suggestion, which is helpful in transformation. As you can imagine, these are the sorts of people easily attracted to the cult, such as the Universal Brotherhood. Finally, by performing what has to be a truly disgusting ritual, the shaman serves the insect totem and implants spirit into the host, willing or not. Then it's feeding time.
My voice for him is just going all the way around.
Harley Quinn is correct. The insect spirit will have slowly consumed its host, while transforming it to the spirit's own insectoid body, thus manifesting itself on this plane.
What does this have to do with a great dragon and an elf who I do not want to be sarcastic like this. Wiz, Buzz from another dimensions need killing. I get it.
No, you don't. It's by a long shot. This is bigger than hunting down an insect shaman. Putting you 9mm to a bug. The initial bugs prepare a nest for the summoning of a queen. Once the nest has its queen, she literally explodes with newly manifested insect spirits. They swarm out of the nest, feasting on all the flesh they can, implanting more insect spirits into the fresh corpses. Again, again, and again.
The room falls silent as they all consider the scenario. Faces grim. Telestrian breaks the silence.
This is not a station, Ludovox. It is an invasion. My lord Lofweir knew this day would come, but he did not know precisely how nor where. Your rescue of Mr. Telestrian's daughter has exposed the existence of an insect spirit for the first time in this cycle.
So you're early to the party this time? This gives you the upper hand, right?
We're not early. We have merely experienced on the side. Insect spirit is only a resident in the transformed body's host body. Conventional weapons can hurt the body and expose the spirit, but the spirit itself cannot be destroyed by mundane means, hence Project Aegis. Here, Telestrian's biotechnology and agricultural divisions worked with my lord Lofweir's thaumaturgical engineers and designed Project Aegis to destroy an insect spirit once it is released from its host. The formula, a fluorescent astral bacteria strain, exists in the physical and astral planes at once, and thus can affect the insect spirit.
Now that was a mouthful.
And did you memorize it, or are you reading off index cards? My director of R&D, Diane Ravenwood, explained how Project Aegis. Dr. Ravenwood.
My voice. Oh, too many voices.
Our weapon specialists have rapidly prototyped a delivery device for the fluorescent astral bacterial strain. We're creating some prototype launchers which fire Aegis-filled shells. When fired, the shells will discharge a high-velocity stream of bacteria. In order to destroy one of the bugs, it must first be damaged using conventional weapons or magic, until the spirit is released from the host body. Then the insect spirit must be shot with a prototype Aegis prototype launcher to destroy it.
So in order to stop an invasion of insects from another dimension, a dragon and an elf co-created a magical insecticide.
Brutally, but accurate. We must stop the Universal Brotherhood from the Queen. Stop them immediately. The one who has been inside the facility, the only one who has personally fought Screeches before. That, along with your highly effective assault upon my property, indicates you are the ideal person to attack.
What makes you think this Aegis will actually work? Harlequin, he grins and his red lipstick catches light. Because it has to. Come on, kid. When fate taps you on the shoulder, you gotta pay attention. Fortunately, she has a nasty habit of tapping you on the opposite shoulder. So that when you turn around, she's on your other side. Giggling like a deranged schoolgirl. I hate that. Enough. Are you willing to undergo this mission, Ludovox? My job is bringing... I'm a professional... I don't like any of these options, to be honest. I'll just do I'm a professional. Of course. My proposal. Prevent the queen from being summoned and destroy the insect. Next, 1 million new yen will be provided by the surviving. Come on. No. Yeah, I'm just going to do the 1 minute. I'm not pushing it. Excellent. Harlequin, he claps his hands as if seeing the circus for the first time. I love the short-lived are willing to die even fast. It's very inspirational. Hans Brackus raises his hand and Harlequin's clapping instantly stops. There is one final note. A warning if you have seen the danger the insects represent, but you have not witnessed the shaman's power. The shaman must tap into a powerful source of magic in order to summon a queen. Do not know what abilities that power source will grant. Beware of the insects, but do not underestimate the shaman. Hey, don't scare the kid, Hansel. We still need him to go on the mission. By the by, I'm coming with you, Ludovox. I wouldn't mind seeing these creatures for myself. I missed them the last time. Celestian will bankroll you so you can hire the rest of the team. Find me when you're ready to go, and we'll bug right out of here. I'm pretty sure that's a final assault. James Telestrian, he sighs. Yes, speak with Harlequin when you're ready to depart. Wish to acquire additional supplies for your mission. My assistant, Quoth. He's highly resourceful. Alright, I'm gonna prepare for this mission. And that will be the last of it, I think. Sup, Algernon? How you doing? May I provide spells, spirit foci, or fetishes to help you on this critical quest? I have a question first. Were you spying on me in the Seamstress Union? His eyes widen at the question. You mistake your importance, Ludo. No, I was not spying on you. Until Mr. Telestrian's summons, you were beneath my notice. I only saw a customer. How do you require my magic? Are you really here? Algernon's face takes on a dreamy expression. Are any of us? Yes, Ludovox, I am here. And at the Seamstress Union, and a myriad of other places. On to the work at hand. You require my magic. Who are you? I am a peddler of magic spells, spirits, and foci. Nothing more. Truly? No. Do you require magic? Yeah, what are you selling, Algernon? What are you selling, my dude? Conjuring. I don't have that high of conjuring. Well, however, it takes haste 3. That's a lot of new yen. Shadow zone cannot be targeted. I don't like that. Fire barrier. No, I don't have conjuring. So, just that, I guess. I will take a consumable, however. Take a water spirit. That's it. Ooh, get rid of this. Give me this. 22 damage. Heck yeah, buddy. This. Put this in instead. Confirm. Hans Brackus. What do you want, man? Or what do you have to say? Hans? Hello, Hans? Hans Brackus, we did not allow many opportunities for you to ask questions, Shadowrun. You may ask them now. What? I don't know if that's very Germanic. How did the insect spirits get here? When the membrane between planes thin, the insect spirits reach into the mind of a shaman and begin the manipulation, playing on weaknesses and offering unlimited power if the rituals needed to bring the spirits here are performed. But once a shaman takes on an insect spirit as a totem,
They begin an inevitable decline into insanity, slowly losing their humanity. Eventually, the shaman completely succumbs, choosing the contentment and sense of clear purpose being part of a hive provides. Perform your role, serve the queen, that is all. My voice became slowly British. If Loftweir has seen this before and knew others were coming, why didn't he move faster? Based on the previous cycles of magic, the first insects are due to appear for 700 years, and Lord Loftweir believes he was well ahead of schedule. Something is different this time. Is concerning. Why do you think it's different this time? Perhaps it is due to the population of humans and metahumans Earth being so much higher than in previous ages. As a result, the volume of magic created by sentient beings is correspondingly higher. Or perhaps it was the density of the population coupled with the advances of society and technology that altered things. Magic has never returned to this one before. Density of sentient creatures coupled with the density of information, coupled with a new concept, the technological persistence of memory, heightens a society's existential angst, as more people realize how truly horrible existence is simultaneously. That in itself may be a form of magic. Loftweir is studying the question now. What's it like to serve a great dragon? The German man's eyes narrow. Do not misconstrue relationship with Loftweir. I do not serve. Fair. Where do the insect spirits come from? As the level of magic in the sixth world grows, for lack of a better word, the distance between the various planes of reality decreases. When the membrane between the planes is thin enough, ritual magic may be used to draw beings to another. I should go. Yes, good luck. Okay. Big old angry German guy. I'm gonna do a save. Also, I got some more karma. I want to increase my quickness, to be perfectly honest. Actually, I'll do that instead. Definitely a greater chance to hit is better for me. What else? No, that's pretty much it. Cool. Alright. James. Is there something I can clarify? Tell me more about Project Aegis. Celestian Industries Corporate. Aegis for years without fully understanding. Loftweir didn't trust me with the information. My engineers finally met the Dragon specific 3 months ago. Just begun the production project. My cousin Lynn hired Shadowrun to destroy the lab at the factory, leaving us only the sample you stole. Why was Mary Louise taken by the universe? He pauses before answering. Most for the queen is chosen very carefully, as interactions between and lead shaman are critical. Family connection between Rose's ideas. As you have discovered, my father is indiscretion with Watts. You know that Jessica Watts, the shaman, and Mary Louise are related by blood. I'd appreciate if that information remained in the shadows. How do I use Aegis? My people have weaponized the Project Aegis formula by creating shells, which, when fired, propel a high-velocity cloud of the material, effective at killing exposed instances. There are more effective ways to deliver Aegis, obviously. Time was of the essence. I needed to improvise. I should go. Indeed. I want to hire a team and then buy stuff, because I don't know how much it's going to cost. Right, Mary Louise, how are you doing? I was listening. It sounds bad. Yep. Thank you for everything. It'll be fine. I believe you. You look like you have a question. Why are you locked up at the Universal Brotherhood? Father didn't approve of my boyfriend. Tried to scare him off. Went wrong and Hakim ended up in a wheelchair. Father covered the whole thing up and lied to me about Hakim. Told me horrible things. Her jaw clenches, and I believed him. My Aunt Lynn told me the truth about Hakim and how my father lied. She preyed upon my anger, so I was so disgusted with him. It was easy for her to get me to leave and join her new family at the Universal Brotherhood. What did Lynn, Telestrian, and the Universal Brotherhood want with you? Aunt Lynn was very excited to have me there. almost manic. She talked about how the inner circle. She talked about the inner circle and how it was going to be at its center. She said I would be their queen. The way she spoke, it was as if she'd seen a god or something. Her eyes close and she hugs herself tightly. But it's not God she sees. Bugs. Only bugs. Was it Hakeem that helped you in the Matrix? She smiles. In love. Yes, even after my father ruined his life and convinced me to hate him. He's still been watching over me. My angel in cyberspace. Baron Samedi. Ugh, no wonder it's some romantic. After we escaped, I told Hakeem about the Brotherhood and about the bugs, and it was his idea to steal Project Aegis so you could go back into the Universal Brotherhood and exterminate the bugs. But I don't know how he knew about it. Baron Samedi just knows things. So, what did you tell Hakeem about? What did Hakeem tell you about us breaking in your father's office? Nothing. I haven't spoken to him since last night. Why? What happened? It went as planned until your father's people found me and brought me in. Of course it went as planned. He is amazing in the Matrix. I'm sure I'll hear from him. I should go. I mean, I hope so. He seemed like a okay guy. He's just a bit too into his character. Mr. Quoth. In addition to the agent's loading launchers, we will provide. I'm authorized to outfit you with anything from weapons to supplies to clothing. I need some cyber installed. Can you help me out? I'm sure that can be arranged. Show me what you got. Leg? These are expensive. Holy damn! Yeah, that's pretty good. HP, quickness, and dodge. Yeah. That's fine. Whatever. I don't really care about magic all that much. One spell. Oh. That's fine. Show me a gear. You got some good gear? I definitely need consumables. That's like one of the main things I don't have and need badly. Some of that premium health kit, and then trauma kit. Where's your expensive grenade? That E grenade, high explosive grenade. Yeah, it's good. Also need weapons. Give me. I don't need a revolver. I need shotguns. Do you have a better shotgun than the one I have? Or is it data jack? Oh, okay. There's one without a sparkling. That's a sparkling. Fair. Assault shotgun that has a burst fire option. What? Heck yeah. Oh, wait. I saw another one. Mossberg? No. I want an assault shotgun. Sounds great. Dragon sword? No, I don't have enough for any of that. I don't care how much it costs me. It's perfectly fine. I'm definitely getting rid of Fog and putting Haste 3, though. Getting rid of the Remington and putting the Einfield Assault Shotgun, because why not? Sounds great. That's a good. Show me the outfits, though. What have I currently got on? I've got Quickness +1 and HP +5. Armor 6. I'm high-grade street armor. Unarmed combat. Kind of just want the max. I just want to do this perfectly. What do I look like? Yeah, I look slick now. Sounds good to me. No, thanks. I'm good. I'm good now. I'm pretty set now, I think. All decked out. I no longer look like a strange. What's it called? Can I not go upstairs? Guess not. Okay. Since that's it, and we're gonna prepare for this preparation for the next episode is pretty much done. Join me next time for what I imagine is the conclusion and final battles of Shadowrun Returns.
Dead Man Switch at least. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.